if the federal budget was balanced, the country wouldn't be in the situation of having to raise the debt ceiling every year. Do you agree with that there should be some spending reforms, as some Senate Republicans have called for, so the country is not in the same situation every year having to raise the debt ceiling?
Any one of you guys want to take it, or I'll take it?
Well, let me just
go ahead, Mark.
Point out some facts. Right now, because of actions taken by both Democrats and Republicans, domestic discretionary spending is at a historic low, lower than it's been in modern American history. Matter of fact, we're on the path under the current budget baselines to cut from not the Obama levels, but from the Bush '07 levels. Over the next 6 to 8 years, we're on the path to cut education, infrastructure, and research by 50% from Bush '07 levels. As a business person, the business plan that we're operating on right now that cuts education, infrastructure, and research is not a credible business plan that any business leader would advocate. Now, do we need entitlement reform? Absolutely. Do we need tax reform? Absolutely. I'd also point out that out of the 34 industrial nations in the world, America has the distinction of having perhaps the most complicated tax code, but also in terms of total revenue raised, 32nd out of 34 industrial nations. We fall at the very bottom in terms of revenues raised, and that's combined state, local, and federal. Final point I want to make is that over the last 65 years, all but about 5 of those years, we've ran a deficit. So the notion that this is somehow a Democrat-only or Republican-only problem is just factually inaccurate. There's plenty of blame to go around. The only way we're going to get this fixed is through bipartisan collaboration. But the notion that you would try to use the debt ceiling, where we've already incurred these expenses, as a negotiating tool and put in jeopardy the full faith and credit of the United States of America is beyond irresponsible.